Can you let us have your keys? I need to open up early. I've got a stack on today. Heard about Sarah and Jake inventing their own little school trip. That you were made up. She had the energy to run off, eh?
Well, more than a granddad. Up to his physio, sits on the couch all day. I was hoping you might have a word.
Like I said, I'm...
Oh, come on. Me and him aren't on good terms at the moment, and I need someone to speak to him.
So why me?
Well, because he might just listen to you, and I need him out my hair. Oh, come on, Aaron. I really need your help.
I was wondering what time Sarah's appointment is.
It's at 12.
I was hoping I could come along.
Well, there's no need. It's just routine.
Oh, if you say so. Aaron, John wants me to drop the tractor off. You to have a look at it.
I've got services booked in all day, mate, and with Debbie being at the hospital, I'm short-handed as it is.
We really need it fixed today.
Right, I'll try.
And don't forget to speak to my dad. All I'm asking for is 10 minutes of your time.
Amy, come on, your breakfast is getting cold.
Never mind a breakfast. Some of us have been waiting for the bathroom for ages.
Well, I'm reliably informed that is what you've got to get used to with teenage girls.
Well, if she stays up there much longer, she ain't gonna be a teenager anymore. Maybe I should go check on her. I mean, perhaps she's had an accident, you know, pushed herself down the toilet.
Just cut some slack, eh?
Oh, come on, David, you know I don't do therapy. OK, I'll be nice to her. Feeling all right today?
All right, yeah. I think I've used all the hot water.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll put the immersion on. It'll heat up in no time.
And I finished the shampoo and conditioner.
No problem, love. They were David's. And the nail varnish.
I'd say treat the place as your own, but that's just an invitation to trash it.
I am house-trained. Whatever, I'm just glad to be away from Val guilt-tripping us all the time.
Hey, listen. You've got nothing to feel guilty about. No, look, I mean it. I know someone that adopted a little boy. She couldn't have any kids of her own, you see.
And it turned out all right.
Yeah. She really, really loves him. They're very happy together. Right?
You should be getting ready for work.
After what Val said?
Look, she's had a little bit of time to think and calm down, so I'll come with you. If she gives us any grief, we'll give it her back, eh?
Which part of leave me alone didn't you understand?
Look, I don't want to be here either. But Debbie's getting sick of you being a miserable git.
It'd be a lot better if people just left me alone.
Well, that makes two of us.
Right, well, there's no need for you to be here then, is there?
Well, I promised Debbie.
Well, now you've done your duty. I'll tell her you've called. So why don't you just do one?
It's not very friendly, is it? If that's how you treat your mates from Spain, it's no wonder they came over and beat you up.
You trying to be funny?
No. I'll leave that to you. So what did they do then? Pop over on the ferry, spot a GBH and stick a rock on Blackpool Pier? That story you fed me was a joke. There was never any gangsters from Spain, were there? And Jay didn't do it either.
Do us a favour and let it go.
Not good enough.
Don't push me.
Or what? You're in no position to threaten me anymore. You barely walk straight. Right now, I'd take you with one hand tied behind my back. Why don't you just tell me the truth from the start? I know it was Zach who did this to you.
Mr. James has been held up on the ring road.
I told him to take the bypass.
He couldn't. There are roadworks. But it means that he's going to be late for the Onum's pickup.
Well, I'll have to wait.
It's supposed to be urgent.
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, there is. You could give my dad a few more jobs.
I don't think so.
If you look at the holiday rota, we could probably use a spare driver.
You won't get anyone better. He's been driving trucks since he was on the fairground.
Well, I'm sure he was very good on the Dodgems, but that was a long time ago.
I don't understand why you've suddenly gone cold on him.
He did a good job for you before. You need drivers, he needs the work.
Well, he told me he was doing fine.
Oh, he's never going to admit he's on hard times, but... Truth is, the cabin's gone belly up.
I'm sorry. That's his problem, not mine. I'm running a business here, not a charity for OAPs.
There are plenty of studies which show that the more mature worker can be far more reliable.
I'm sorry, Edna. No offence. You're doing a great job, but our drivers have to shift heavy loads. We gave him a shot and he wasn't up to it.
Well, that's not true. He's fitter than Jimmy.
Will you watch my lips? I am not giving your dad a job. Now, you can stop nagging me about it.
You call this nagging? You want to ask your brother what that's really like? Because I'm not going to give up until you give my dad another chance.
I was going after Jay for you. I could have put him in hospital.
Shame you didn't.
Why? He wasn't guilty.
Well, depends what you mean by guilty. I'm not the one who set myself up as judge and jury. Your Uncle Zach did that.
The state of you is a pretty stiff sentence.
If he hadn't caught me from behind, it would have been him in that hospital.
Still playing the hard man. I thought Dingles were supposed to look after their own.
What, like when you beat up Paddy for trying to look after you? What about your boyfriend, eh? You looked after him so well he ended up dead.
Now you're twisting things now. I am nothing like you or Zach.
You think so? Listen, we have all done things that we are not proud of. Just get over it.
So, how are you getting on?
Fine.
The house is still standing. Just?
Wait till she's been there a while longer.
Can you see what I mean? I can't keep on working here if she's going to go on like that.
Yeah, but she's not, because we're all going to make a really big effort to get along, aren't we? Valerie. Oh, yeah, sorry. Valerie?
I'm sorry if some of the home truths upset you.
Good morning. Full English, please.
I beg your pardon?
Eggs, bacon, sausage, beans, toast, mushrooms, and perhaps a little fried bread.
It's 10:05. You've missed breakfast.
I was under the impression that this was meant to be a hotel.
If you want your breakfast, you have to come down at the proper time. If that doesn't suit you, I suggest you clear off back the vicarage.
Sandy, just go in the kitchen. I'll come and make you something in a minute.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad there's someone around here that has some idea of service.
Come on, Valerie. All it takes is a little bit of effort from all of us.
Well, I can't stand round here chatting all day. I've got things to do.
Take no notice of him. You're not like that.
No.
What happened to Jackson was an accident. It wasn't your fault.
I don't just mean Jackson.
OK, there are times when you hit out first and ask questions later. But you've grown out of that. You've turned your life around. You've been through a lot. And people like Zach and Cain are the last thing you need when you're trying to get your life back on track.
We should all be trying to make a fresh start.
I am, but I can't stop thinking about that poor kid.
Driving his mother away is not going to make things any better, is it?
I'm not driving her away.
I know you don't mean to, and I know that you care about her in your own way, but you have to stop interfering in her life.
I am trying to stop her from doing things she'll regret later, and if you cared, you'd back me up instead of always arguing about it.
Oh, well, that's one thing we can agree upon. Our disagreements are making things 10 times worse. She thinks we're going to split up, but she's blaming herself.
Sandy would like to know when you'd be opening the bar.
No, on second thought, to save you trouble, I'd just pop over to the Woolpack. The walk will help me work up a thirst.
We're going to start on today's menu.
I'll help.
No, you stay there. I'd like a word.
I'll leave you to it.
You're not going to start on about Kyle again?
No. I'm worried that you felt the need to leave home because you were causing rows between me and Eric.
Well, I was.
Well, we've always rowed. That's the way we are. We're not going to split up.
I'm glad to hear it.
There. See? So there's nothing to stop you moving back.
I didn't get out just to save your marriage. I did it because you were doing me head in. I need to move on from everything, and I can't do that while you keep trying to make us feel bad about it.
Hope you're not going to start whinging to me about driving jobs again. Already had your daughter bending my ear.
I've just come to collect Angel.
Grandad's here to take you to the dentist.
Hiya.
Carl King?
Yeah?
We need to talk to you about an incident that occurred when you were driving in Hotton, December the 27th.
I wasn't in Hotton that day.
We have CCTV evidence. Your car was there.
Oh, you must be talking about the speeding. I wasn't driving. It was him you caught on camera.
Yeah, I paid the fine, taken the points. I thought that was an end to it.
It's not about speeding, sir. I'd be grateful if you'd come down the station, answer a few questions.
Are you arresting me?
No, sir. But the interview will be under caution. We're investigating a serious accident.